Oh boy, this is Cara Este Drift Zone. The weekly challenge is 600,000 points using an S1900 formula drift. Quick reminder again, there is a drift car category, but within that category is formula drift. So just make sure you're using the right car. It'd be unfortunate to go through this whole entire thing with the wrong car. I like to start up here. I like to drift downhill. I know some people like to go uphill, so if you do, just start over here, but I'm more of a downhill drifter. I think it just makes it a little bit easier. And there are plenty of curves and whatnot. It's just kind of maintain your control all the way through. But our usual settings spiel, which are pretty important here. For drifting, you pretty much need to have anti-lock brakes off, traction control off, stability control off, and you don't need to, but I do prefer and recommend shifting to manual. Okay, and having those settings will make your life a little bit easier. Just makes drifting a little bit easier. I'm in third gear. I'm just going to stay in third gear the whole way. If you watched my drift videos before, I'm almost 90% of the time are in second, but I'm going for third in this particular build. And drifting, guys, it just takes practice. I mean, it's finessing the throttle. That's really the main thing. When to use it, when not to use it. The occasional e-brake tap. If you need to throw yourself into a drift really quick, just tap the e-brake barely. I hardly ever use the e-brake, honestly, when I'm drifting. But yeah, you kind of hear by the engine when I'm giving it gas, when I'm not. But I'm not always fully depressed on the throttle either. It's kind of between halfway and full, I guess. And I'm trying to give tips on something I'm not all that good at myself. But, you know, it is what it is. This one's just long and just giant. You know, last year they did this same one, and the requirement was 1 million. 1 million points was a wee crazy, if you ask me. And it took a long time, and man, was it insane. Anyway, this time we only need 600,000, and we are halfway there. I think we're actually doing pretty good. We still have a long ways to go. As long as I don't go completely out of control and, launch myself off the edge or something and it just fails, because that would be extremely upsetting. Oh, don't go back. Oh my gosh. This is a rear-wheel drive build, obviously. I do know there are some very good all-wheel drive drift builds out there. So if you're struggling, just use someone else's build. Look for an all-wheel drive one maybe. I know people find all-wheel drive easier to drift. Sometimes. And you can kind of get more points because you're kind of flying even faster. But I personally just prefer the rear-wheel drive approach. Part of it is just kind of... An all-wheel drift car is just kind of... Or all-wheel drive drift car is just kind of weird. I know this is a video game, but it's just kind of weird to me. Anyway, we are... Oh, look at the score, folks. 600,000. And we still have a long ways to go. So what I could do, to ensure I don't totally screw up, is just drive the rest of the way and not drift at all. Because I can just drive it down there and finish. But that's not how average dads do it. We're going to drift our way all the way down there. Just to prove we're maybe slightly above average. Just maybe. Tiny, tiny, tiny bit. Nah, we're all average. Oh my gosh, it's been a long morning. Look at that pointage though. That is awesome. Definitely got the 600,000. Like I said, they did 1 million. And it took a lot of tries. And I mean a lot of tries. And I'm sure there's a lot of broken monitors and TVs and controllers during that challenge. So that was just insane. Oh my. Oh, don't even try to fail at the very end. I'm going to cry if I did that. Oh, no. I won't get 1 million. Like I said, 1 million is tough on this sucker. But I crushed the 600,000. Yeah, look at that bad boy. 971,000 and some change. Alright, that takes care of this very long drift zone. Thanks, guys. I will see you all later.
I'm Pickle Rick!